Y'all remember this game revealed back in 2022, right? What? Well, for those of you that got Men in Black, wait, that doesn't sound right. A game showed up that had Bioshock fans raving. Judas. It looked like Bioshock, it played like Bioshock, but it also looked fresh. And then silence. So Ken, where the hell is it? For those of you that already forgot, and honestly, I can't blame you, Judas is being made by Ken Levine, aka the father of Bioshock. It's supposed to be a narrative-driven, first-person shooter, but with a twist. Apparently, it's not supposed to be exactly like Bioshock, but it looks exactly like Bioshock? Anyway, we're promised systemic AI, or as Ken loves to call it, narrative Legos. Basically, every character reacts to your choices. Anything you do will have some sort of consequence to the story. Sounds incredible on paper, but trust me, this is a nightmare to actually pull off. And it might be exactly why the game is stuck right now. Judas is like Bioshock 2.0, but way more ambitious. And the problem? That's literally all we know. No gameplay deep dives, no hands-on impressions, no solid release date. So yeah, is this game too good to be true? And this is where things are starting to look bad. Ken Levine is flip-flopping and recycling ideas, and I think no one knows which direction this game is going. Coupled with the small team size with big AAA ambitions is a bad combo. New job listings are great, but it has zero descriptions or job requirements. At this point, this isn't development, this is textbook development hell. Bioshock Infinite is infamous for rewrites, delays, and massive dev struggles. And what did Ken do after? Gutted his entire team, started Ghost Story Games, and began Judas. Even Take-Two Interactive, the same people publishing GTA, had Judas marked for March 2025. And we already got a release date of GTA 6. And listen, Bioshock fans aren't dumb. They've seen the same thing before. People are starting to compare this to Cyberpunk 2077, which had a horrendous launch with numerous bugs and crashes. But the other game that's close to it is Callisto Protocol. Yeah, remember that game? I don't. Which was in a similar situation. The co-creator of Dead Space branched off and decided to pursue his own ambitions. Well, that game flopped. And sure, you could argue games like Dead Island 2 went through hell and still came out decent. So the real question is, will Judas end up in the flop category? Despite everything, Judas could still shock us. Ken Levine, for all his flaws, still built some of gaming's most iconic world. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock Infinite both had rough development, but both became classics. Let's be real. Modern gaming is brutal. Nobody's going to give Judas a free pass if it's broken or mid. Bioshock nostalgia won't save it. If Judas flops, the fans won't forget. If Judas delivers, it could be Game of the Year worthy. But right now, Judas is stuck. So what do you think? Is Judas going to be Ken Levine's greatest creation ever? Or is it going to end up in the graveyard like all the other games in the past? Drop your comments down below. You know I'll be reading them. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.